Colby Colb, what up, boy? How you been,
I'm
man?
good. I'm good.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know it's been a long minute, man. But damn, dog, you was killing the game still.
No, I'm trying to, a little something, one day at a time, one step at a time.
So, Fine China just released a few weeks ago, and you are playing the bad boy in the video. You love being the bad boy, don't you?
Sometimes to a degree, only when it benefits me. If it's me being a bad boy and I'm just constantly in trouble, then they can have that. But only if it benefits me. And usually, sometimes girls like a bad boy, but when they get around me, they eventually see, oh yeah, he's not a real bad boy. They just give him, hell all the time.
Well, you lull them with the niceness and the kindness, and then you come around and do all that. But I love the video. I love the whole concept. Now, tell us a little bit about where Fine China came from. Where was this idea at, and what made you put that video together?
Well, when we did the song, I'll start off with the process for like the album. When we did the album, we set up a studio, like, in LA. I wanted to do like some Quincy Jones type stuff. Like, I got like maybe 15 to 20 producers, put them all in the studio, and we just kept writing and writing and writing. And I remember this guy by the name of PK who was working in the studio, and Rockstar, they came up with this crazy beat. And I walked in the room and said, man, what's that? He said, all right, I'm going to send the beat over to you when we're done. Just give me 2 minutes. He sent it over, and we just started writing to the song. Me, Seven Streeter, and Billinger, and Rockstar started writing. It came out magical, you know what I'm saying? And that was Fine China. So that was almost one of the, like, top 5 records we did that 1 week being there. So from there, did the video. The concept came from me. I wanted to do something that made sure my fans and my audience followed me through like a movie kind of sequence. I think that's from drawing influence from, Fred Astaire and Michael Jackson and all the greats that continuously use film theatrics throughout their videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do.
So in this album X that's coming out, are all the songs going to be connected?
You know what it is? In the process, I'm writing it out right now because I'm going to shoot 10 actual videos, and when my album releases, we're gonna launch those videos so people can actually see what's going on, and see and fall in love with every song. So these songs we were trying to put together, we got all of them done. We just want to make sure we mold it and make this album process like tie into every song or just make you feel the whole roller coaster,
So this is your version of Smooth Criminal? You're going to try to do something like Moonwalker like Michael Jackson did?
Along those lines, but with me and with how I think as far as being a director sometimes or trying to be creative, I want to incorporate it as far as Moonwalker. I would definitely say Michael Jackson has set the tone for being able to be a great entertainer and achieve anything you want as an entertainer. So I think for me being on behind the camera and in front of the camera on this one, I'll be able to shift and make a different version of how my fans and how my audience will perceive it. So they'll be able to see the crazy dancing, maybe martial arts, acrobatics, parkour, different stuff, but also the theatrical side, the Fred Astaire stuff, Frank Sinatra, all that stuff that brings the old classical, back in the day stuff to them,
Career. Tell us about I knew that you did drawings and stuff, but you really been spending a lot of time on that. Talk to us about that part of your career.
Well, art for me is just like an outlet. So a lot of the times I don't try to capitalize off of it by getting money or anything, because it comes from the heart, it's natural. So, like, I go and paint, or if I collab with another painter, usually we'll donate all that to either my charity, the Symphonic Foundation, or, like, I'll donate to mutual charities. Like, I just did a 24-foot canvas, like, maybe a week and a half ago, and we're going to cut it into 4 pieces. So when we cut it into 4 pieces, there's 2 is going to Elton John's, Foundation for AIDS, and then my other 2 are going to my foundation. So every time I just paint, I just do it to be creative and to inspire my other audiences or whoever likes paint. And that's just another hobby I love to do.
And see, I'm going to tell us about that.
Well, Symphonic Love Foundation is basically to help like inner city kids or just kids in general, the stuff that I went through as a kid, or being able to have a role model or have somebody to help out those people in need, either with disabilities who are sick, anything, and just show the kids and show everything that I'm doing, even if I went through the biggest negative in my life, that's not who I am. The same person I am is the person who wants everybody to be able to have some sort of honor and integrity within themselves and creativity. So that's why within my music, within my art, within me giving back, I just want people to see that they can do it as well to the fullest capacity. They can be great, and they can achieve their goals and aspirations.
So along those lines, you are one, like I've had a chance to know you from the beginning, so I know the Chris Brown that I know, and I remember from, your humble beginnings. I know your grind. What do you have to say to the world? Because it seems like a lot of times people like to push your buttons and you're kind of misunderstood, but they don't really know the real you. Tell us who the real Chris Brown is.
Well, I think like you've been my homie since I was 14. It's crazy, but I think for everybody that meets me and can actually have even a 2-second conversation with me, you'll know a genuine person, and you'll know who I am. And for me, it's not my goal to walk around. Everybody's gonna have haters. Everybody's gonna have people that's gonna say whatever it is. My job is to only continuously make them upset. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the people who hate and the people who are mad at me, my job is to continue to do what I'm doing and make them even more mad. I love making them mad. It's amazing to me because the people who love me know that it's genuine, and everything that I'm doing is trying to uplift everybody into a positive way, and just hopefully really make our world a real better place. If we all, it don't start from me. It's not, I didn't build the world, but hopefully I can at least start to change and be one of those people who want to make a difference for our youth in the future.
You've been through a roller coaster, man. There's so much that has occurred for you in the last, 5 or 6 years. What do you think the biggest lesson that you've learned? And are you surprised at how things are for you right now? Did you think where you are right now, this is where you would be after all the stuff you've been through?
For me, it's still a struggle. It's not everything's not peaches and cream all the time. But I'm just thankful for where I'm at. It's not even more of a surprise. It's just that I'm thankful to be able to still be able to do my music and put a smile on people's faces, and then take care of anybody that's with me, take care of my mom, being able to do the stuff that as a young guy, 23, 24 years old, most guys don't even have this thing. They worrying about college tuition, or they worrying about papers, exams, and all this other stuff about themselves. I have a bigger responsibility to the world and to my immediate family and the people that I care about. So, the biggest lessons that I learned that I have to use my head, because whatever decision I make affects everybody else. It doesn't just affect me. So that's the only thing that I would have to really know and learn. And so I'm just looking forward to being more positive.
So now that you got the love of your life back in your life, are you happy?
Oh, yeah, season from here.
Listen, man, I'm waiting for the real Chris Brown movie so that we can see, really you do your acting chops. I know that's something that you did a couple movies, but when are we going to see more of that? When's that coming?
Well, I got a new movie called Battle of the Year about to come out. And this movie, it's one of those, like, you ever seen a film like Rudy and all those sports movies like Coach Carter, and, they have those different uplifting, team feeling, team spirit kind of movies. Mm-hmm. Well, this is that movie, but it bases itself around dance. It's not a You Got Served, it's not one of those. It's not even Santiago, It's more of a real aspect of utilizing a different dance that people haven't probably heard about, but you never really got to see in this aspect. And we're really going 110% in this movie. So the movie has a lot of action, has a lot of suspense. So hopefully, by September is when they're trying to release it. So we're just trying to get it ready and get it popping. So that's gonna be in the future. After that, I'm gonna try to do any movie that come my way. I really love action, and I really love more sci-fi type of films. Cause as you can see, how I direct my videos. Hopefully, in the future, we can integrate it.
That's the logical next step. Now, also, are you doing another tour?
Tour, definitely. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure, because I know people want to see me on tour. I just came back from overseas doing a tour, a Cover DM tour, but I just like to pace it with my audience. As far as however my shows is, I don't like to be one of those artists that are constantly out on the road, because I feel like it's almost like a TV show.
Right.
If all my audience can see me 7 days a week, every day, they're not going to buy my album because they already going to see me. I already live in their household. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like, we put out a tour, make it an epic tour, the big production, however I got to do it, and we make sure it comes around every year or every other year. So for this album, next, we're definitely putting one tour together. So I want to make sure it's a big tour, and it's not just, you just coming out there seeing me dance a little bit. I want to make sure people are mind blown. I want people to understand the hard work and dedication it takes to, be an artist. So I'm just go out there and have fun with it.
Well, definitely make sure you film it and put the movie out of the tour, because those things, like, those behind the scenes movies are really great for your fans.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, well, Chris, man, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man. I look forward to seeing you soon. I'm very proud of you, man. Glad to see things are moving in the right direction. And X, when is that coming, man?
X coming midsummer. I'm telling you, July.
All right, man. Keep that smile, man. Keep cheesing, and I'm happy for you, bro.
All right, brother.
You got it. Tell Tina I said what's up, too.
I definitely will.